Hello, 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 guys. This is TASHA Talk Truth. What I'm doing is speaking truth all day, every day. So let's get into it. Hello, everybody. How everybody doing? I hope everybody having a wonderful, wonderful day. And if you're not, get on your knees and pray. Yeah. Long time no here. Long time no here. All right, guys. I'm coming to you because I want to speak about this Tory situation. Yes, I want to speak about this Tory situation. First, before I say that, let me give a big shout out to the Queen, Nicki Minaj, doing her thing. Debuted at #1. Yes, over there killing the game. You know, she's unifying with these women. Absolutely. I salute to her. Okay, because she had a rough 5 years when they tried to tear her dismantle my sister. Okay, and let me tell y'all this. I ain't never been a flip-flopper. You can go back and look at my videos from 2017 and 2018. I always spoke up on what they did to her. I always talked about Sheetha was a lie. There was never no flip-flop. I believed her from the whole beginning. From everything, I believed her. My Ribbon Ma was a hater from in jail, and you can see a hater. You know a hater when you see a hater. Just period. So I want to congratulate her on all of her success. She's out here working. Okay, working. All right, guys. So let's get into the nitty gritty. Y'all remember that word, the nitty gritty? All right, let's get to the nitty gritty. All right. Tory Lanez. This situation with Tory and August was so sad. You know, because first of all, this little man, he gets upset because August did not shake his hand. Now I want y'all to check this out.
Everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. Tory Lanez got himself into some more trouble recently. Now, over the weekend, Tory decided to rough up the singer August Alsino. August was left in shambles after Tory and his security team attacked him. Now, what happened? What is the backstory behind all of this? Well, I'll tell you. A couple of years ago, Tory Lanez kind of took a shot at August in one of his rap songs. He said, "Let me start effing on Jada. I ain't gonna snitch like August." So he was obviously referencing the whole interview that August did where he exposed the affair that he had with Jada Pinkett Smith. So he called August a snitch, and I think he did it for jokes, but August wasn't feeling that at all. Now, fast forward 2 years later, August and Tory did a show in Chicago over the weekend, and while they were backstage, Tory tried to greet August. He tried to dap him up, but August wasn't feeling it because he still remembered what Tory said. Now, when August rejected Tory, Tory got in his feelings, and he and his crew confronted him, and the situation escalated, and Tory knocked August in the mouth.
You knocked his ass out, Tory? You knocked him out?
I missed that shit.
Tory said he just knocked August Alsion right out. 1 punch, crunched him, Tory.
Now, Tory knew what he did was wrong, and I think he tried to get ahead of the story by leaking it to the blogs and telling them, hey, this is what happened. So Gossip of the City was one of the first blogs that posted about this altercation, and the report seemed to be leaning towards Tory's side. At least it seemed to be leaning that way at first. However, we saw the footage and we saw what happened. August did not instigate anything. Tory was clearly the aggressor, and August did describe what happened when Tory ran up on him. He actually posted pictures of his bruises, and he said this in one of his captions: "As I'm exiting the building after the show last night, a 4'11" size leprechaun ran down on me with 8 oversized security guards, whom I greeted each individually upon their walk up as they tried to press me. Whole time, I'm 1 deep. No security." Tory continues to ask with a broken ego why I didn't dap him up, and I go on to tell him I was a fan of him and I didn't understand him speaking on my business publicly in the past because I don't know him or ever met him until last night. So when he spoke, it caught me off guard because of his past actions. I assume he didn't like me. That's all. Not to mention, with my history of health and condition, just recently overcoming being paralyzed, my doctor directed me not to compromise my health while out on the road and shake less hands as possible due to corona and monkeypox. Never any disrespectful words were exchanged, so I was a bit confused at how somehow he turned himself up with anger after hitting a blunt laced with cocaine, obviously. I heard the fizzle. And he snubbed me when I turned my head to move to the side amongst all his antsy moving and to keep an eye on the endless dudes that was with him surrounding me, which was security and some dude with a gun tucked, whom he then proceeded to run behind and hide to run back in the building. There was never a fight, simply an assault. Dude has no real friends and is on a crash out mission. With that said, I was gonna keep it G and not come to the net, but you moving with foul intent, feeding falsities to blogs to look for a moment, cause them moments ain't happening on stage for you. I will assist you in that gracefully. His people got the whole thing on camera. Put the footage out. I'd like to see it. Anyway, let me go clean this blood off my face with some Alsino wellness. So August painted a very colorful picture there, and he also posted pictures of his bruises as well. So Tory and his people really roughed him up for no good reason at all. At all. And this kind of proves one thing. Tory is really dumb. He's really dumb, and he has the tendency to be violent. Now, this is not the first altercation Tory has gotten into over the years, but it's really baffling to me that he would get into another one right in the midst of his whole case with Megan Thee Stallion. If y'all don't know, Tory is supposed to go on trial for allegedly shooting Megan. So the fact that he's still getting into trouble, even with all that's going on, tells you that he's not smart and tells you that he doesn't know how to control his anger. And this actually helps Megan's case more than anything, because the prosecutors can show the type of character he has. They can show that he has a short fuse, he gets angered easily, he gets emotional when he gets rejected, and he has the tendency to be violent. He doesn't know how to de-escalate a situation, he actually escalates a situation. So he makes himself look bad. No one has to make him look bad, he makes himself look bad. And I will acknowledge the fact that, yeah, there is a few inconsistencies in Megan's story. However, that doesn't change the fact that a gun was fired and she got hurt in the process. So if the question were asked, who was the one who took that gun out during that whole altercation, it wouldn't be surprising if the other witnesses said Tory did it. It wouldn't surprise me at all. Tory has this wild boy energy about him, and he does act like a weasel sometimes. And the crazy thing is, when he does something wrong, he tries to deny it. He always lies. In fact, he even lied about the August Alsion situation. He said, I don't know what everybody's talking about, but I've been in the studio. I'm not in anything negative. I've been working on myself and being a better person. Like, he's a liar. We've seen the video. He's a total liar. So I don't know. I think this recent incident doesn't make him look good at all. And he's currently being investigated by the Los Angeles DA, which is not a good look because the DA's office already charged him for allegedly assaulting Megan. And now they're doing another investigation on him. So Tory is screwed. I would not be surprised if he goes to jail. And honestly, he deserves to be sat down. He really does. Now,
Man, I wish you would have got that. I did get it. Yeah. Damn.
Don't do it. You already shot Megan.
You knocked his ass out, Tory? You knocked him out? That shit. Tory said he just knocked August Alsion ass right out. One punch crunched him, Tory. He said one punch crushed his ass. Look up. Look up. He just did that.
He's going to go to jail. He's going to go to jail because he, ran up behind that man and he attacked him. All because he was embarrassed and he didn't shake his hand. Okay? Now, there's some videos that I'm not going to play, like when he knocked that man out at the concert, his fan out at the concert. and when he hit Prince, you know, from Love and Hip Hop. I'm not gonna put those videos up, but there are some videos, clips that I do want you guys to see, because I want you guys to see the pattern and the behavior and how the little leprechaun, he does lie. He does lie. Now, I know everybody tell a fib here and there, but this man here, he will lie to get himself out of situations, and that's all he have done. Okay, that's all he have done. And what's interesting is, you know, he has the audacity to talk about protecting black women. Protecting black women, when he shot a black woman, ran to the blogs. He did the same thing that August accused him of doing. He did the same thing. He went to the blogs first and was trying to pump out a story. And like August said, I would have never probably wouldn't have said nothing if he didn't go and try to get his story out first. Now, I want you to see how, I want y'all to pay attention. I want y'all to pay attention. I want y'all to pay attention to how this man lies. You know, when people lie, when they start going into details about a lie, you got to watch them, and you cannot trust them, okay? When they start going into detail. And you know what? All right, now, you're going to hear in this conversation, you're going to hear a little bit, just a little bit of the confrontation, okay?
What up? What up? What's up? I hate when niggas don't keep the same energy with me.
What energy? What energy?
Why did you speak on my business online?
Hold on, fix it.
And
what is...
Try to lie. I want y'all to pay attention to the text message, the comment that he wrote, and had the nerve to put halo emojis, and said he's been trying to get his life together, when we actually see him and then saw him. That's the devil. That is wicked. How wicked can you get? How much wicked can you get? The lies. The lies. And then, so we're going to go even further. We're going to play a video, and shout out to Impressive TV, because I am using some of her clips. It's just easier for me to use some of her clips than me, you know, doing the commentary myself. I want to get this video out. I'm trying to get videos out to y'all. I'm trying to find another way, another system to get these videos, because I like to go into detail when I talk. I like to go into detail and show, you know, my work, and show y'all what I'm talking about. So I want y'all to think about everything in this video. I want you to think about the lies that he has told. Do y'all remember when he was under fire because he said that he would trade off Aisha Curry for the Caucasian chick, and he was under fire, and then he tried to do damage control, tried to sweeten the pie, and he tried to sweeten the pie by saying, not saying, but pretending like the producer, the director, wanted to put in a fair-skinned woman, and he said, nope, cut. Let's put in the dark-skinned woman. Let's roll this clip. Watch this damn fool here.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. I want to talk about this artist named Tory Lanez and how he lied to the public about defending this dark-skinned model on his video shoot with an artist named Nate Smalls for their song Good Love. Now, it's clear that Tory Lanez did this for publicity, and not only that, he did this to clean up his name a little bit because he did catch some fire for entertaining this ignorant statement on Instagram. Now, Tory Lanez posted a video of a white woman doing a very basic twerk, and somebody said, "We, the white community, want to trade her to the African Americans for Aisha Curry," and he said this can be arranged. Now, when Tory Lanez made this statement, he got dragged because he tried it. Now, after Tory got dragged for this statement, he had to find a way to clean up his image a little bit. So he made up a post about taking up for this dark-skinned model named Sultry Shin, but he was exposed for lying about taking up for this model. Now, here's what his original statement was. "This is an ongoing problem in our community of entertainment that needs to stop. As a black man, sometimes I'm going to joke about the black community just like we all do. But what I'm not going to do is allow any of these directors to devalue our black women. Countless times I've seen directors swap out women of color for women of lighter complexion or women with straighter hair, etc. It's our responsibility as artists to stand up and not let this happen. It's been time to embrace our women of color. Hashtag Black is beautiful." When I saw the blog share this post on social media, I was glad to hear Tory Lanez speak up about this issue because I have heard stories of casting directors purposely choosing not to cast dark-skinned women in their videos. So I thought Tory was being genuine, however, he was exposed for lying. In fact, the director of the music video named Capone responded to Tory's comment and said, interesting. Not only that, the dark-skinned model who was casted in this video exposed Tory Lanez, and she and one of her friends went on the Shade Room and made it known that Tory Lanez was lying. Now, her friend Alicia Dixon said lies. He asked for both the dark-skinned girl, Sultry Shin, and the light-skinned girl. This clearly was to be a publicity stunt to cover himself up. And Sultry Shin said, "Big facts. Don't believe the hype." Sultry Shin said on her Instagram story, "Where is the scene then if Tory Lanez wanted me so bad?" And she added her directors Capone and Visionaire here. And she also added the Shade Room and said, "I see y'all watching my story. So what's up? Best director I know, Capone, set up on set." So she's not only debunking what Tory said, but she's also defending her director because her director was the one who had her casted in the video. So Tory Lanez was just capping this whole time. He was saying how the directors wanted him to swap out the dark-skinned girl for a light-skinned woman, but in reality, he wanted the light-skinned woman there. Now, the dark-skinned model named Sultry Shin, who was on the set, allegedly spilled this tea to Gossip of the City. The blog asked, "Hey, this Tory Lanez thing is fake news?" And she said, "Yep, he wanted her in the video." And the blog said, "So what's happened? Can you tell me what led to him making this post and why he lying?" And she responded and said, "Tory Lanez asked for both me and the light-skinned girl to do solo shots. When it was her turn, he said cut the video to make it appear as if it had something to do with race. I know the directors very well, and they have made me the lead girl in that video and many others. He actually never spoke to me on that set and kept telling her how beautiful she was." So not only did Tory lie about defending the dark-skinned girl on Instagram, but he completely ignored her on set. So the respect that he was trying to get from this fake story is now making him lose respect. Tory, you need to grow a hairline, find your own rapping style, and stop capping.
Did y'all see that? Did y'all hear that? And did y'all see that? Now here is a man that every time he's under fire, he tries to clean it up with antics and lies. He shot Megan, allegedly. Nope, she said he did it. So I'm going by what she said. And I'm going by the evidence. I'm going by what he says. Matter of fact, let's listen to him trying to clean that up in the live after T.I. told him he needed to come out and speak. Let's listen to him.
All right, so there's some things that I just want to say today. I think that they're very important, and I say, I know that there's been a lot of speculation about the things that I've been going through and how I've been dealing with them and the insensitivities of just me not like talking when y'all wanted me to talk and saying certain things. And I just felt like I owed it to my fans and supporters of people who, when they look at me and they look at me as a role model, I owed it to those people as a person to just like give them some sort of transparency and some sort of accountability of certain things. I feel like, you know, for those who don't know, for the last 3 months of my life, I've been in this place where, you know, I've been bashed. I've been cut through, just people every single day coming at me. And it's crazy because the whole thing about it is just like, when this whole debacle, or whatever you call it, came about, the whole time it's like, she knows what happened, I know what happened, and we know that what you're saying and what the alleged things and the alleged accusations of my name is are not true. It's falsified information, it's false information, and it's not accurate information. I don't ever want to come off like I'm here to bash this girl, or I'm here to talk down about this girl, or ever be at a place where like I'm disrespecting her, because to me as a person, she's still my friend. No matter what, even if she doesn't look at me like that, I look at her like she's still my friend. And in the times that we were together or around each other, we've had nothing but joyous moments and good moments. So I'm not gonna sit here and bash her, but at the same time, it comes to a certain standpoint of me as a person where it's like, yo, do y'all want me to just sit here and just allow my name to be assassinated, my character to be assassinated, everything that I worked for to get here to just be assassinated for something that I did not do? Something that the events that are being said are not even accurate and accurately being portrayed to everybody. The narrative that's being created to make me come off like I'm some monster is now what I'm having to live through for 3 months straight of just people just coming. And it's like, yo, I'm not here to beg no sympathy from nobody. I've never been one of those people. I'm not a person that's sitting here like, yo, everybody feels sorry for me. Like, nah. Because at the end of the day, if I did what they're saying I did, then by all means, I would say the same exact thing about me. I say that nigga's a bitch ass nigga. He doesn't respect females. He's a fuck boy, and that nigga deserves no respect, period. I've never been a person that all of a sudden, you know, is everybody all of a sudden like, yo, he's this guy who doesn't protect black women, and he's this guy who, but it's like, he's this guy who doesn't care about black women. That's what the narrative has now switched into and certain things like that. And it's like, hold on, I need y'all to really back this up. When have I not showed out for black women? Every single one of my videos, the lead girl is black. From Say It to Love to now. Like, when have I not showed love to black women? I made 5 chicks tapes about black love, about a black relationship, about a ghetto relationship at that. Like, you feel me? Like, when did I become this person? Like, my favorite song on the last chicks tape that I put out was Beauty and the Benz. And that was a record that with Snoop Dogg that I loved. And instead of me even being inside of the video, like really take me in for a second. Instead of me even being in the video, and this is before all this, instead of me being in the video, I made the video all about the empowerment of black women. There's nothing but different types of black women in the video, all shapes, sizes, colors, ages, that just shows the love in what I'm doing. And it's like all of a sudden a narrative comes out with no factual evidence, and all of a sudden I'm the bad guy. And it's like, yo, I get it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I understand, like, and I support the whole movement of protecting black women, but I want to speak on something. And sometimes, you know I'm not always in the right place to speak on things, but this is something that I went through, and so I feel like I'm able to speak on it. I am all for protecting black women. That is something that is one of the most important things that needs to be taken serious, and awareness needs to be brought to. And regardless, if this debacle, regardless of what you guys think happened, if this situation caused you guys to pay more attention and more awareness, from the beginning of time, when you really think about how this works, like from the beginning of time, we've been taught to be with our own heritage. And from the beginning of time, we've been taught to be with our own heritage. White man and white woman, white girl and white man, Spanish man, Spanish woman, Indian man, Indian woman. When you guys start making it like put black men down and protect the black women. I'm not saying you guys, I don't mean to make it like, oh, you're attacking, but when we as a whole make it protecting black women means putting down black men, then it comes to a point where it's like, okay, well, who's gonna protect black women? Who is supposed to be protecting black women? It has to be black men. It's not the white man. It's not the Spanish man. It's not the man who, it's not none of those. It's not the Chinese man. It's not none of those men. It's black men. It's black men. And I'm not saying that black men aren't the people who, in times, who aren't the people who inflict certain issues and mental issues and certain things that girls go through. Like, black men are very much the cause of a lot of things that women go through because of, at the end of the day, like the way we were raised, certain standpoints. Maybe we didn't have a parent around. Some things were just not here to, whatever the case is. But at the end of the day, it's like you got to remember at the standpoint, if the man is supposed to be, and I say this loosely because I don't want anybody to take this out of context. If the man is supposed to be the head and a woman is supposed to be the neck, y'all got to think about this. In order for the head to move, left, right, whatever it is doing, it needs the guidance of the neck. It needs the guidance of the woman. In order for me to smell and use my 5 senses on my face, for me to lean in or whatever the case is, I still need to use the neck. I still need to be guided by a woman. So regardless, it's like I don't feel like I should be torn down. If anything, before y'all know the story, like learn the story first, learn the factual parts of the story first, and then come at me and be like, yo, you need to fix this and fix that if that's what you feel like I did. But instead I'm being torn down for a narrative that's like, now I'm the poster boy for I don't like black women. But anyways, let's get into this. I want to get into.
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my good. Oh, whoa. We gotta get out of here. Whoa. Guidelines.
One more time in instructions.
We about to go around one more time. We about to have it later. 1 second. Get y'all shit together. Get your shit together. Get your shit together. Get your shit together.
Y'all the Monko.
Two beautiful women. Get their at names.
Screenshot.
Understand who they are. Jamie Bay. Miss Lightskin 1.
Miss Lightskin 1.
Jamie Bay.
Face
Oh my goodness gracious.
Perfect.
Hello. Wait, please come to the camera. Faces first.
Face first.
Hold on.
Face first.
Caller, what is your name?
Light skin. Miss Lightskin 1.
Miss Lightskin 1. What is your name?
Jamie Bay.
Jamie Bay. Oh my God.
Perfect.
Where are you from?
Las Vegas.
She's from Las Vegas. Miss Lightskin 1, where are you from?
New York in the house.
She's from New York. Round 1, this is the Quarantine Pink Party World Radio Special. Are you ready to get this shit lit? Now we gotta go. First round, let's go. Oh, wait, I'm bugging. I'm drunk.
There's still more.
I'm fucking drunk.
There's still more.
There's still more. There will be 4 pools for every round. Second round, let's get the names. Get the names and get them right and get them tight. Coco Bunny. Am I saying it right? Mattel Maid.
But my radio, they had the damn nerve to bring his father on his show, her show. And they went all the way back to where he was a kid. They were seriously trying to do damage control because Tory's career and his freedom to stay in the United States and not to go to prison was on the line. I never understood why the father was doing an interview with Mob Radio. But that was their way of trying to do damage control to try to fool y'all into thinking, yeah, Tory, he was a bad person, but he's good and I'm a church father and blah 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 blah. Bullshit. Because this man he's violent. He's very violent. And yes, I believe everything Megan said. Now, let's speaking about Megan. Yes, she has said some things. She had switched up her stories. But I'm going to tell you why. Because I truly believe that she did not want Tory to go to jail. Because your feelings don't go away overnight. So she still didn't want that man to go to jail right then and there. No. Even though he, put a few hot ones on her. No, he didn't. No. Kelsey still was, feelings don't go away overnight. So people say, oh, she's out. She got back in the car. What would your ass would have done if you was out there in Beverly Hills with no damn clothes on, wet, a bikini on, and drunk as hell? What would you have done? What would you have done? And then not only that, like I said, because I was leaving comments, leaving comments and stuff, and I said that Kelsey, Tory, and the bodyguard probably was saying, Megan, please get back in the car. Please get back in the car. We're gonna get locked up. The police may come. The George Floyd shit didn't happen. That's why she said that she didn't speak about no gun, and she said that it was glass that hurt her. How she injured her foot was on glass. Okay, because she was trying to protect everybody, and she was trying to protect the person that assaulted her. Women do that, so stop acting like that this shit is brand new and it don't happen, because it does. Now, let's get into what Tory Lanez had done and how embarrassed he was. And then, on top of that, one of the girls said, don't do that. You already shot Megan. That probably heated him up. Instead of him taking heed to what she said, he was so embarrassed and worried about his ego because this man did not shake his hand. This man did not shake his hand. So you telling me when Megan got out the car and she was walking away and he could have been saying, Megan, get back here, get back here. All right, dance, bitch, dance. I don't find that too far-fetched. I believe it. Absolutely. I believe it. Yes. So.
I wish you would have got that. I did get it. You did? Damn.
Don't do it. You already shot Megan.
You knocked his ass out, Tory? You knocked him out? That shit. Tory said he just knocked August Alsion ass right out. One punch crunched him, Tory. He say one punch crushed his ass. Look up. He just did that.
Well, after everything was caught on tape, he lied and everything. And she tried to defend him and say that he did the right thing. He should have stole August because August said to him, you disrespected me by saying something about my business, and I didn't even know you, and I was a fan of yours, and I thought, you was cool. She said August needed to be slapped, knocked out. It was very, she's so deranged. Nope, it didn't surprise me the stuff that come out of her mouth. Now, actually, what she said is what I knew she would say. Because she had already started defending him before she even knew the whole story. When she saw that he was knocked out about Tory his mouth, she went right into protection mode. While she's sitting up there talking about Megan protecting men, black men, she went right into protection mode and started going after August when she hadn't even heard, she ain't seen nothing. She ain't heard nothing. She just saw his busted up mouth and, you know, and started to defend him. So what she's really trying to do is, she knows Tory's wrong. And what she's trying to do is, you know, people are starting to look at Tory now like, wait a minute, maybe you did shoot Megan. Because this is not making sense. This is not adding up. You lying, you violent. Maybe you did. So what she's doing is she's going to work overtime to, you know, y'all do know she is the person who swayed the general public into turning against Megan and siding with Tory. I've been knowing that. So yeah, she did that. She's the one who did that. She misguided a bunch of people. And then what's crazy is she's quick to say, Megan, you're not selling. Your video is not selling. You don't have no numbers. How could they? When she's literally turned a lot of people against her. So no, they're not streaming her music. So I think that's very unfair. I think it's very unfair for her to sit up there and say, you know, you're not making fun of her for not getting numbers and you know, her video's not doing well when you have damn near sabotaged this woman's whole career. And that's crazy. That is crazy. So that's what she's doing. She's trying to do damage control. She is trying her best to sway the people to not, you know, not think for themselves, not to think for themselves, and to pump out what she's saying is true. What they're doing to Tory, they only doing this so because of Megan. What does that? Tory did that himself. What does that have to do with Megan? Tory did that. So she's trying her best to keep everybody up on their toes, to not look at Tory as the monster that he is, and to continue to support him and continue to drag Megan, so this innocent man, so this guilty man can get off, because she's only clout chasing. You know, let me tell you, to be honest, if Tory is not convicted, just watch how he treat her ass. Cause he hears her. He hear how she contradicts herself. He hear the hate in her heart. You know, he sees that she don't look like that filter. You know, he knows all of that. That's why they ain't did a podcast together yet. Now, I knew she went down there to do a podcast and sat with Daddy, and I guess that's the maybe the first podcast they may talk about if he's not found guilty. But to me, I think that was to keep her on her toes because of the rumors that was going around. And shout out to Wiley, because Wiley was putting that pressure. He was applying that pressure over there on my radio. But I truly think that after this is over with, that he won't fool with her. He won't fool with her, because I think he started to see some things about her when Wiley was applying that pressure, and they did not do the podcast. And you know, he had more conversation with DJ Academics. I think she got mad and she started shading Tory, and I think Tory saw that, so he was like, oh man, let me sit down and pretend like I'm gonna do a podcast with this bitch. I don't know, y'all. I'm just I'm just talking shit, y'all, about that part, but I don't know. Who knows? All right, guys, let me know what y'all think in the comment section, and I will talk to you guys later. Now, I do have some things set up already in queue. We have I have exposure on Queen K. I have there's another piece. I still have videos to do on Tory and Megan and Mob Radio. That's the exclusive that I want to speak about. So you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and make part 2 right away behind this. Okay. All right, guys. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye bye. Mwah.